sure to stay tuned for more coverage here at Gamescom.
Excuse me.
Ladies and gentlemen, the creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Gamescom. How you guys doing? I am so thrilled to be here at Gamescom in Germany. I want to welcome everyone watching around the world. You guys excited for a big week of Gamescom? You know, this is so fun because the Gamescom guys came to me and said, hey, we want to put together a little show to kick off this big week for gaming. And I said, you know what, let me talk to all the publishers, all the developers, and called everyone up, and they said, you know what, this is a great idea to come here to show you guys some of the best games that are coming out in the next couple of years, and you're going to see them here tonight. We're going to see a lot of gameplay. You guys into that? All right. We've got some announcements and surprises for you as well, and it's going to be a really fun night. Now, Gamescom, this week, there are over 500,000 people in Cologne, and we're all here to do one thing, which is celebrate video games, and we're going to have a fun week. So we got 2 hours of stuff. Let's get right to it and kick off Gamescom in style. We're going to start with a guy who was on Inside Xbox just a couple hours ago. Please welcome from the collective, Rod Ferguson.
I'm pretty sure that the inside, I didn't watch the whole thing, but the Inside Xbox show, they said the first thing they're going to show off was Gears.
Coming soon for Xbox, right?
Absolutely, yes. Coming very, very soon.
Some kind of Gears 5
And a lot of people since E3 last year have been waiting to see something, right?
They showed off the
Horde
Horde
we had a plan.
Horde
We
mode.
wanted to talk about Escape and Versus and Horde, which we've been doing, but
And,
obviously from E3, people really wanted to see more
Inside
about the campaign.
Xbox
So
thing.
Figured what better place to show a new campaign story trailer.
All right, here we go. Gears 5, Gamescom, check it out.
I mean, I would say probably like the peak of
And now we need to kill it.
Gears hype for most people was probably back in like 2, I would say.
External camera 16. External camera 15. Camera 10. Damn it.
They're here.
So I wouldn't quite say that it's like but I mean, again, you know, it was in a different generation of games, kind of. I know they have like Terminator crossover stuff, and there's a rumor out there right now that today they're probably gonna reveal maybe another crossover thing, possibly like something that Microsoft owns. So I don't know. Yeah, I know that the Terminator stuff's in there. Whatever.
It's nice to be able to show more of the game. It's awesome.
No, you guys have been doing such an amazing job.
During
on this.
the
So tell us a bit about the campaign.
the thing earlier today,
so
they
it's basically a two-sided
could
story.
see like
so
Sarah
it's
Connor.
just one part of the story is the war returning to Sarah. You know, Gears 4 is a little bit about 3 people lost in the woods finding the monsters, and now the monsters are here and they're pissed off, right? And so we have to tell
So
that side of the
my
story.
guess
and then the
is
other part
probably
really
like
about what's going on inside of Kate's head and what's her
character
journey.
packs
So
or
those two
something
stories
for
coming
like
together
different.
are probably the best Gears game we've ever made.
looks truly epic. 60 frames per second.
4K, 60 frames in campaign on Xbox One X, so it's amazing.
Yeah, looks absolutely incredible. All right, well, let's turn to something you just announced a couple hours ago on Inside Xbox, which is Horde. Tell us about that.
Yeah, we wanted to talk about the new Horde. So basically,
so they showed
ultimate
this off
abilities are
earlier.
the new thing in Horde. So every character has their own unique ability you can do, so it kind of changes up your play style.
There was like a
Everybody plays
character who
differently.
was
Things
stealth.
like Kate can go invisible. JD can bring down airstrikes. And
There's
so
a
it's per
character.
it's not
You
per
literally
role,
can
so
actually be a
even
robot. I think.
Engineers will each have their own ability. And then we also have power taps, so this new thing so powers the economy in Horde, and now every 10
And
waves a new power
now
tap
he's,
appears.
like,
You have to
shooting
decide, do we
through
go
walls.
expand our base and capture it, or do we just stay and defend? And then Jack is a playable character, and so Jack is sort of a new feature for us that is kind of an
Yeah,
accessible way to
there
play
was
because you don't take cover, you don't pixel hunt.
You can see him there. He's literally taking over, obviously.
Yeah, his ultimate is awesome. It's called Hijack, because we love puns. And basically, you shoot a dart into an enemy, and then you possess them and take them over. So you're going up against a Scion with a boom shot, hijack him, and now you're a Scion with a boom shot, and you get to destroy the enemies with that.
Looks so cool. And Jack, as I understand, is also going to be playable in campaign.
That's correct, yeah. So we're a 3-player co-op, split screen on the couch as well, not just online.
Yeah.
And so Jack is the third player, or it can be your second, however, but one of the three is Jack. And then, like I said, it's a great way for people who don't can't wall bounce, don't know how to take cover, that kind of stuff. It's like if you want to introduce somebody to Gears, getting them to play as Jack, the ultimate support friend who comes around and can heal you, can make you invisible, can go find weapons for you. Like, he's awesome.
Okay, and also you announced, back to Horde,
Yes.
that there's a crossover between Halo and Gears coming.
Yeah, well, we figured Terminator Dark Fate is not enough.
Oh,
You know,
maybe
Sarah
they
1300
maybe
is
they
great,
did announce
but
that
What if
earlier.
with Halo Reach coming to Master Chief
Okay,
Collection,
so
we
it's-
figured why not have Halo Reach come to Gears of War?
So there it
We've
is.
got Kat
It's
and Emil and the original cast members.
Halo
brought them back for
characters.
10 years and said, back in the studio you go. We need this, you know. And so they're playable in Horde, playable in Escape, playable in Versus. So you get, if you have the Ultimate Edition or an Ultimate Game Pass, you get them plus all their customizables.
All right, well, I know the game is here at Gamescom, of course, and fans don't have to wait long to play it either, right?
No, and in select stores in North America, you can actually go to your local Microsoft store and play Horde this week.
Okay, well, that's very cool, and the game is coming out in just a couple
I
of
don't
weeks.
think I've
right?
ever
September?
actually seen.
Yeah,
a
September
Microsoft
6th for
store
Ultimate
before.
for early access, September 10th for regular, and you know, a little like Gears Pop is out this Thursday, so if you want to get Gears sooner and in your pocket, it's out there.
All things Gears. Well, speaking of Gears, I want to congratulate you because we're announcing tonight that Gears 5 won the Gamescom award for Best Xbox Game. So you and
Oh, that's
Coalition have done an
amazing.
amazing job on that. So
Oh, thank you.
congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Yes,
That's amazing.
Congratulations. So
Thank you.
great stuff. And we don't have to wait long to play it, as I said, coming early September for Xbox and
I'm
PC.
trying to think
Coming
what
up really
else
fast, and I can't wait to see everybody
is
online
like
playing.
confirmed
Awesome,
is
Rod, I
going to be
appreciate
at
you
this
making it
thing.
all
I
the
think
way
that
here
they're
from
going to
Vancouver.
show
You guys are just finishing
trailer
up the game, and thanks for
for
coming to your first ever Gamescom.
Life
My
is
first
Strange.
Gamescom, so in my first time
The
at Rome,
problem
it's
with
been amazing.
trailers
People
for
are
Life
amazing,
is
the fans
Strange
are
is that I
awesome,
feel
so
like
having a
every
great time.
time they
Awesome.
show
All
a
right,
trailer
Rod Ferguson, everybody.
for a
Coalition, Gears 5.
season
Thanks,
or
Rod.
something like that, or
All right,
a
well, that's a game you know
episode,
about, but tonight
like,
we do have a
it
couple
spoils the
surprises
whole
for you
thing.
with brand new things that haven't leaked anywhere, and we always love to surprise people. So take a look at this announcement.
because
of
it's so
something brand new.
story focused. Oh, Death Stranding. We'll see Death Stranding for sure. I love how he said that haven't leaked, because I'm pretty sure that there was like somebody was listing a bunch of games that were going to be shown at this thing. It's a helicopter.
That's right. The classic Comanche is coming back from THQ Nordic. I loved playing this game when I was a kid on PC. Novalogic, voxels, and I'm here with Kirk from Nuclear, because you're the guys that are bringing this to life, right?
Yeah, we did, actually. Great to be here. Good seeing you tonight.
It's great to see. So tell us a bit about this game. How did this come about, you guys getting involved with this?
Well, actually, 2 years ago during Gamescom, we came up with an idea and approached THQ Nordic,
Yeah.
the cool guys, and said, we have an idea how to get it back to life in the 21st century. And they liked the idea, and so here we are.
Okay, so
So
this
really
is
the
it's
only-
a team-based online.
Only advertising that I've
yeah.
seen that actually
Tell us
says
about that.
That's
Nintendo
how
is
we
going
roll,
to show
basically,
something
because
here
we've done a lot of stuff in the past,
is
multiplayer-wise.
the email I got
And
from
so,
Twitch
yeah, but you'll see
about
some
it.
live footage later on. So
I don't
That's
think
right, 'cause we're not just
anything
CG
else has
trailers.
actually
We've
said
got
that
real
they're going to show
gameplay
stuff.
for you
So
guys to
I don't know
check
if that
out.
means
Yeah.
that, like,
You want
well,
fans to be a
maybe
part
we'll
of making
have
this game, right? Tell us a
yeah,
bit about that.
absolutely.
games that will
Because
come to
everybody
Switch, but I
loves
don't know if we'll
helicopters.
actually
They kick ass,
see
they go
a
in,
Nintendo
can
game
hide
here.
somewhere and then shoot somebody. So yeah, that's
So.
it.
All right, well, let's take a
I don't
look
know.
at
They
the
usually
first
do a direct in
gameplay
September,
from
so
Comanche, right?
But you can join us.
I
as well
would
in development.
guess that
Yes.
they're
In
not
Q4
going to
this
show
year we
any
go
of
into
their
alpha and
first
beta,
party
and in the
games.
beginning of next year we go into early access. So sign up for the game.
Okay, check it out. Here it is, the first gameplay of Comanche.
See you.
Is piloting a helicopter in a shooter any fun?
Yes, Virginia, it is. And there's a game exactly for that.
All right, Comanche, sign up now. And that's not all THQ Nordic has. They got some more drones for you. Check this out.
What? It's a drone racer? What? What was that?
All right, announced last week was Need for Speed Heat from EA, and everyone's been saying, when do we get to see real gameplay of it? Well, tonight's the night. Please welcome from EA, Riley Cooper. Come on up, man.
New Needs for Speed.
How you doing?
Good, good. Glad to be here.
All right, so Need for Speed Heat, we saw the announcement last week. Tell us a bit about this game. How is it new or different for Need for Speed?
Well, you know, it focuses on the core experience of street racing and modified cars at night with cops. And to this, we've added sanctioned racing by day to keep that experience fresh and help explain why all these races are in town.
All right, sounds pretty cool. We want to see, you guys want to see the gameplay? Shall we do the honors, Riley?
Let's do it. Let's see
Let's
the game.
check it out. Need for Speed Heat.
Welcome to Palm City, a fresh world with new customizations and the return of cops. Make Palm City an urban oasis for those who burn fast and live by their own rules. Daytime offers sanctioned racing events through the Speed Hunter Showdown. Compete and score bank with each new win. Then use the rewards to tweak your car's performance and visual customization. Cops patrol the streets during the day, but they play by the rules, finding you for speeding and limiting your progress using controlled moves to slow you down.
Jeez.
Roam the open world, nab challenges, and collectibles. Spend as much time here as you like. When you're ready, switch into night. Build your rep by competing in illicit street races. The more you win, the more your heat will rise and the more rep you'll gain. But having all eyes on you comes with a price. Cops are on another level at night, and you'll become a target as your heat level increases. As it gets higher, they'll ratchet up their efforts to stop you. Unleashing helicopters and rhinos to take you down. With coordinated efforts that adapt to the situation, push it too far, and they won't hold back. And your car can only take so much damage, so be sure to make it to a hideout or the garage without getting busted. Otherwise, you'll lose everything you've risked. Step into your garage where you can tune your setup to your liking. Pick a car and make it your own. We've replaced the speed cards from Payback. You can now unlock parts by building up rep at night and use the bank you've earned during the day to level up your ride. Almost every car can be transformed into a custom whip. The revamped material editor adds a dynamic range of style combinations, while the new exhaust tuning system gives your ride a bark to go with this bike. Then, go beyond the car. Craft and create your own unique avatar to represent your style in Palm City.
Is there like a
First time ever in Need for Speed?
story
You can
in
now
this,
customize your
or
favorite rides through an app. Download Need for Speed Heat Studio today for an early access into car customization. With weekly car drops, a full line of custom parts, and a wrap editor, you can now build your custom ride and connect your account to push it directly into the game.
I
Get
mean,
the app.
it's kind of
Show
cool.
off your Need for Speed style today. All Drive will be available at launch. Crew up with your friends, or let us pair you up with others so you never ride alone. Your crew's rides will be displayed in your garage, so you're always up to speed with their latest creations. Leaderboards and challenges are tightly connected to the crew, so push each other to be the best and get a one-up on the wall. Every day is danger. Every race means risk. Another chance to lose everything you've worked for, or to gain something more. Turn the key. Burn all limits.
All right, so I saw Heat Studio there, and I can basically build my car now in advance of the game. Is that how it works?
That's right. Heat Studio is an awesome app. You can have access to full visual customization of most of the cars in our car list.
Yes.
When you've done your designs, you can push them to the Need for Speed Heat, the full game, when it launches November 8th worldwide.
Okay, and Heat Studio, when is that coming out?
It's available in most territories on iOS and
Yes.
worldwide on Android right now.
Right now?
I said right now.
All right, there you go. That's going to make the reel. All right, Need for Speed Heat Studio, so you can download that, Android and iOS, and check it out. All right, well, that's very cool. Need for Speed. Oh, there's the QR code, by the way, if you guys want to snap it right now, grab the app. Very cool. Need for Speed Heat coming in November. Thanks very much, Riley. Appreciate you hanging out.
Well, thanks for having
Awesome.
me.
Thanks, Riley, from EA. Appreciate it, Riley. All right, we got some more announcements to make for you now. This is one that, again, another big surprise for everyone. Check it out. Another world premiere right here for the first time at Gamescom Opening Night Live.
Okay, what's the next one? Is it the moon? Is this the return of Moonbase? Oh, I remember playing Moonbase Alpha. On here. Wait, did he just land on the moon? did. What the heck? Whoops. Oh, Kerbal Space Program 2? Cool.
Kerbal Space Program 2 coming next year. All right, well, we still have some more announcements to go, and we're going to go right into the next one here. Check this out for the first time here at Gamescom.
Yo, Little Nightmares 2. Okay.
Little Nightmares 2. Dave,
Yes.
how you doing?
I'm all right, thanks, yeah.
How did you get this shirt on? Did you do that during the trailer?
I'm wearing this all day.
Oh my God. All right. Well, hopefully you had a jacket on or something. Don't spoil any announcements. All right. Well, anyways, Little Nightmares 2. The first game was, beautiful. And what we saw there, again, in-engine footage from the game. For you guys to do a sequel, where did you want to take it? Seems like there's a new character, right?
Yeah, it's a new character called Mono that you'll be playing as. Six is there as well, so but you'll be playing as Mono, and the pair of you go into a place called the Signal Tower, which is the center of the whole story.
I mean, this is, beautiful platforming, just incredible graphics with Unreal and what you guys have put together there. And I noticed weapons now. We're gonna have some combat.
Kitchen utensils.
Okay,
Yeah,
those can be weapons. Okay, so is this going to be a little bit? Is it even darker? I mean, is there combat a big part of this game?
It's a part of the game. It's just another part of the balance, really. I mean, you're never really going to be Rambo in our kind of games, but you can try your best to stay safe.
Yeah, well, it looks absolutely incredible. Such a cool announcement. Was it clear you always wanted to go right in and do a sequel for this thing?
We always wanted to, yeah. We also had to kind of convince people that we weren't ever going to make another one, so we could have a nice surprise like this. But now we've got, as you can see from the trailer, you're outside now, so you're not free, but you are outside. Yeah. So there's like places like the wilderness, and like an abandoned shack, and then we got these sadistic teachers and the hunter, and like you say, the ladle combat.
Looks incredible. We can't wait to see more of it, and you'll have, I'm sure, more to share at Gamescom in the months ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. All
right, well, what do you guys think of that? Little Nightmares 2 announced right here at Gamescom. Thanks so much, Dave. Great to see you. All right, well, there's so much other stuff going on at Gamescom in the days ahead, and IGN's going to have a live studio where they'll be doing tons of coverage. And joining me now to talk about the Gamescom awards and all the things that are happening this week with awarding great games is Sydney Goodman from IGN. Sydney, take it away.
Well, thank you, Jeff. With me is none other than Mark Healy, Creative Director at Media Molecule. Mark, you and your team won Best Original Game and Best Sony PlayStation 4 Game for Dreams. Congratulations. And second, how are you feeling?
Well, that's fantastic. I'm very happy. I'm sure that the team will be very happy about that. And I'm just relieved, actually, that we've managed to get this far, because it's been a long road. So I should probably say thank you to Sony for letting us take so long to get here. And really importantly, I want to thank the community, actually, who are obviously the lifeblood of Dreams, and they've blowing us away constantly. So thank you to them as well.
That's awesome. Let's hear it for the community. So speaking of community, you and your team have been in early access since April. How has it been seeing players create and explore in Dreams?
Oh, it's humbling, because there's just so much talent out there waiting to break into this industry, you know. So it's really exciting watching people get better and better day by day. There's already some superstars in the community, so yeah, it's just going to get better.
Awesome. Well, congratulations again, and back to you, Jeff.
Thank you, Sydney, and congratulations to the Molecules. Such a great game that's empowering creators around the world. All right, now our next game is one that has been announced, but everyone's been wanting to see gameplay on it. Well, tonight we got the first gameplay for you. Predator Hunting Grounds from Ilphonic and PlayStation. Check this out for the first time.
The Predator?
There you go, your first look at Predator. I'm here with Charles from Ilphonic to talk about this. So you guys did Friday the 13th.
Yes, sir.
How do you go from there to Predator?
Well, we were just kind of sitting around, and someone decided to throw out the idea, and we really didn't even have to think about it or brainstorm it. We all just knew instantly what the game was, so it totally made sense.
You had to get the license. You had to pitch it, I guess.
Had to get the license.
Went to Fox and then Sony after, and here we are today. So it's pretty amazing.
All right, you're just a string of good luck, but it looks really cool. Now it's multiplayer, which is something big, you know.
Yeah.
PlayStation, big new multiplayer game, and this is obviously 4v1, right? So
yeah.
Plays Predator.
Yeah, 4 fire team members, and they're going through doing missions, kind of similar to the '87 film, and then the Predators then hunting the fire team. So it's kind of a bit of a hunt becomes hunted type moment.
So wait.
Yeah.
And between obviously
does that mean that somebody in multiplayer will be the Predator?
Oh yeah, so we're it's always something we're doing kind of until the finish line, but it's really fun to play both as the Predator or the fire team.
Okay.
So right now there's just a ton of competition in the office, so we have a lot of fun with it.
Awesome. I know it's sort of early alpha, so you guys are here at Gamescom, showing it to media, and coming next year.
Yeah, pre-alpha.
You might like that, Ezzy.
For sure.
All right, Predator Hunting Grounds. It's one to watch. Thanks so much for popping by, Charles.
Thanks for having me.
Awesome. Great. All right. Well, now we're going to take a look at
the
a
idea
game
itself,
that has an expansion coming out
one
in
of the
September,
original games
Monster
to do.
Hunter. Check this out for the first time.
Wait, what about Monster Hunter? Okay.
Hey, do you hear that? Singing? What is that?
Maybe we, I'm trying to think if we actually seen gameplay of
Songs.
this. I don't know if we've seen gameplay of the
That Elder Dragon is going
that
to be a
new Elder
problem.
Dragon or not, but I can't remember. Oh, but I was gonna say Left 4 Dead was one of the first games to do that, and then that team went on to actually make one of the first games that. Well, good time to start would be with the new expansion, which is what they're showing off. They're showing off the new Elder Dragon from the new expansion right now.
Man the cannons! Give it everything you've got!
Ah, there are phases.
Cannons ready to fire. Orders, sir.
You were the only one who's fought this Velkhana before. We can't fail here.
Velkhana. Yep, coming up soon.
For the players.
So start getting very busy with games.
At Jaeger, we innovate, we
Whoa.
take risks, we strive
This
to
guy
create
is on the
games you've never
microphone.
played before. This time it's self-published. It's without
was very loud at
compromise.
first.
It's PvE, it's PvP, it's a new genre. Welcome to the cycle.
Oh yeah, I have it on PlayStation because I just got it when it first came out. And unfortunately, it did not launch on PC until much later. And I think actually the new expansion doesn't even launch at the same time. Ugh, Capcom. So stupid.
All right, I'm here with Jonathan.
I guess they're
talking
trying
about
to
the
sell it to
cycle.
people twice.
So this is PvPvE, a competitive quest shooter. Break that down for us. How does that actually play out?
It plays out pretty interesting. So the mix of PvE and PvP that we have, I don't think it's really been done like this before. So the game is kind of, it's not a cookie cutter game. It's really quite different. And I think that the way you can play it with pacting. So you never quite know if you're going to want to shoot the person that you see, or if you're going to
packed at any time, I guess.
At any time, yeah. But it's a game that you kind of have to play to get, and you can. It's out
I mean, I feel that I find like it honestly. The only reason I got
awesome, and you guys are doing this independently, which
got,
you guys have done lots of games for lots of publishers.
a subscription for PlayStation was to play Monster Hunter Online, and then like
we're taking quite a lot of risks.
I didn't even end up playing with that many people compared to like back when it was on other systems. I played it with other people like all the time, but I feel like the matchmaking was weird.
So we really just had to go for it at some point. So I'm super happy that we as a company had the courage to do it. And big shout out to Epic for the support and their courage as well, because it wouldn't have been possible without their help.
Lots of cool German game developers on stage tonight as well, which is really cool. So awesome. Well, Great to have you here. Congratulations. We will check that out in the Epic Games Store. And now we're going to take a look at a new trailer. The next episode of Life is Strange 2, Episode 4, is coming out this week, and we've got the first look at the trailer. Check it out.
Like I said, Life is Strange trailer. These tend to be pretty spoilery. I feel like every time I watch one of these, I'm like, that feels like you just showed me the whole story. And the story is the reason that you really play these games. It's to like make choices and
Nowhere to go. What do I do
see
now?
kind of how it changes it.
I'm so different now. I don't even recognize myself.
Remember, you gotta do this.
4 times a day, I won't forget. I let everybody down. I lost Daniel. Where would he hide out?
We have a lot of people looking for your brother.
This is where I am.
For how long? It's been over 2 months.
The Bureau put his profile out over 4 states.
Where I chose to be. Facing all your cries.
You might spend the rest of your life in prison, or you can talk to me.
We gotta be careful now. How would I even find him? Is the whole world out to get me? Nobody will stop me. I'm not afraid. I want to help my brother. It's all I can think about.
Have to take control.
Sean?
I'm pretty sure in Life is Strange 2, I think your brother is like has actual
All right,
superpowers.
guys, while we're watching, I just got a text. Guess who just arrived in the building? Hideo Kojima's here, everybody. He'll be out here a little bit later, but we do have some Death Stranding for you. All right, but right now we're going to get to another new game announcement.
He just
Sega and Amplitude
texted
are
his buddy.
teaming up to introduce a brand new historical turn-based strategy game.
The
What
question
if
is,
you
do we
could
like?
rewrite and
Are
reimagine
they just gonna
the
show off
entire
gameplay
history
for Death Stranding? They can show off another weird trailer.
Check out.
I remember originally when those trailers were coming out, they were so weird. So weird.
Peggy 12.
The heck? In space? Okay, I was like really confused on what we were seeing. Humankind.
All right. Now it is time for Borderlands 3. You guys ready? Oh, I love the enthusiasm. All right. Please welcome from Gearbox, Paul Sage.
I'm not really sure what else there is to show off about this game before it just comes out.
There's so much Borderlands stuff going on, but we don't have to wait much longer for this. Coming in September 13th. So let's talk Borderlands 3. First of all, the campaign. I know last week a lot of previews went up, influencers, press got to play it.
I think a lot of people are like hopeful that like maybe by the time that game comes out that the
but tell us a bit about the campaign and sort of what you guys have shared recently on
Epic Store thing will be fixed, because that store is still not very good.
Gameplay where you start on Pandora. And then we
That's
moved on to
probably one of the
86,
like
which is the new
biggest
planet,
games
never showed up before.
to be
And we
coming
tell
out
this kind of heartwarming
exclusively on
story
that store.
of two AIs who fall out of love, and one AI who's a jilted lover takes and shoves the other AI just straight up into a pink plush bear who is voiced by none other than the charismatic Ice-T.
There you go, Ice-T. All right, in Borderlands 3, of course, right? Yeah. Now, you've got obviously amazing characters playable with Flack. I mean, people are super excited about what you've shown kind of on campaign. And the thing, though, that everyone is always curious now, I know it's kind of silly to be talking about the endgame before the game's even out, but folks want to know, you know, what's the challenge? What can you tell us about the endgame for Borderlands 3?
All right, so all this week and probably next week and a few more weeks, we're going to be talking about endgame.
Yeah.
The first two things we're going to talk about, the first one is called a Circle of Slaughter.
Okay.
We're bringing back Circle of Slaughter from Borderlands, right? And it's just this wave after wave survival mechanic of fighting off enemies. And the cool thing about this is that, you know, the more you survive, the better your rewards are.
And there's more, though, right?
There is more. Okay. So we're announcing something called Proving Grounds.
Okay.
Okay, Proving Grounds starts off with the Iridians,
Yes,
right?
we got footage here, right?
Yeah, we're showing off, you know, a little bit of the Proving Grounds here.
Okay.
And the nice thing is you have to go throughout the game and discover Iridian writing. This is this ancient alien race. And then you find the coordinates to planets once you kind of decipher all these things. And then you find out that you can take a mission from this Iridian that you see here, and the mission has different objectives in it, right? So it's got one, which is kill everything, because Borderlands.
Yeah.
And then it's
So
got
again,
optional
if you want to play
like
this game
don't die,
right when it comes out, you
do
have to
within
get
a
it on
certain
the
amount of
Epic
time
Store.
and kill a certain thing. So you can,
I can see all that, yeah.
you can see the optional
The thing that
objectives
I
right
actually
here.
still can't
And the nice
understand
thing
about the whole
optional objectives is
thing, because I know there are
if you do
people
those
that
optional
are mad
objectives,
about it and
at
stuff,
the end we have a
is
chest, and the
if
loot
they
gets
just
better how the optional objectives
took
play out.
a
So if
lot,
you're
you know,
really
took
good,
some
you'll get
money
the best
that
loot again.
they
Super replayable, obviously.
have spent to pay developers to get the exclusivity on stuff. They could actually make the store much better. If they just make the store better,
Proving Grounds, this is one
I think you have a lot less upset
there's
people
about 7 different proving grounds scattered
with the whole
throughout the
thing.
game.
Honestly, you
Actually,
do
sorry, I
that,
said
and a
7
lot
and
of
6,
people will
but you know
probably
I'm sure there'll be more down the road.
stop talking
all
about
right,
the
so
whole thing.
that's and there's I'm sure there's
and
probably
just
even
buy
more
it,
in game
probably.
There's all sorts of in-game. You know, again, like I said, we're going to talk about
but
it more. We have something called
it
Guardian
really,
Rank, which is
as
if you
far
play
as I
Borderlands
can
2,
tell,
it's
that
like
things
Badass Rank
haven't changed
2.0.
that
We'll be
much.
talking
so.
a lot about that. So yeah, a lot of stuff coming up.
All right, well, we don't have to wait long for Borderlands 3, but it's so awesome to see Proving Grounds. And when can we check it out, Paul?
Because that's
You'll be
honestly
able to
my
check it out
opinion on the
Friday
whole thing.
13th.
Like,
That's
is
September 13th, 2019. I hope
you know,
everybody's
competition
there.
is
yeah,
good.
I'm sure you're going to have it playable here at Gamescom, so everyone will be checking
because
it out, right?
you know, maybe
All
that'll
right,
help
Borderlands 3, the guys from Gearbox.
make
Paul,
Steam
thank you so
better
much.
too, because as a
Kicking off
competitor,
Gamescom with us. Really appreciate it. All right. So now
I
we've
just
got a
wish
cool new
that,
game to show you guys, and this
that
comes from a
Epic
German
spent
studio.
a little
Sometimes
more
we get
money
pitched indie games for Game
fixing
Awards
their
and
store to make
Gamescom,
it better.
and
Because
sometimes
right
the
now
trailers
it's
just
still
blow
not
me
very
away. And this is a game that you may not have heard of before, from a studio that you may not know about. But take a look at this. I was really impressed with this trailer. So we're so proud to announce this brand new independent game made here in Germany on opening night live. Check this out. Let me know what you think. I was really impressed.
It's a German game. Everspace too.
So, stranger, what brings you to this no man's land? There are far more interesting places to visit. Take two seats.
Are they showing? Is this the Switch version again?
Wine. Lots of wine.
Are they like announcing like DLC or something? I thought that the one that was coming to Switch was like the complete edition or whatever.
Welcoming of travelers. I wager you'd have a much better time there. And Novigrad. That's another beast, I tell you. Merchants, taverns, Gwent, horse races. Who knows? Maybe even true love. Tell me, why Velen?
Because here's where my journey begins.
Yeah, so they announced this in E3, so is this like a release date trailer or something? So, did they not announce the release date? I can't remember.
All right, there you go. Witcher 3 Switch announced October 15th. That's
Maybe,
the announcement of the release date for that.
Okay.
Now we're going to talk about FIFA 20. And joining me from EA to talk about FIFA 20
I still
is Matt
don't
Turner
think-
from EA. Matt, come on out.
I still really don't think that it's going to be Nintendo first party
Good to
stuff
see you.
here.
So FIFA 20, kind of a big deal, especially over here. Everyone loves FIFA. Tell us a bit about the new Volta. What is Volta in FIFA 20?
Yeah, well,
Though again,
Volta
this is the
Football
same
is really all about celebrating something that our fans have been
group
asking for.
that does the
We've
Game
been
of the Year
holding,
awards, and like so Nintendo announced Bayonetta 3
for a
there.
long time. You know, bringing you
They
your favorite
announced
squads and
Marvel
clubs and players and
Ultimate
stadiums,
Alliance
but
3,
you understand that for millions of people all over the world, their
they
stadiums
revealed
are streets, their cages, their
Joker
courts.
for Smash
And
Brothers.
those are the spaces where they can express themselves and bring their creativity to the game, and sometimes even influence.
So it wouldn't be
professional
surprising
games
if
play.
there
So they really
was
set
some
about
kind of
creating a fresh and deep and authentic experience
announcement.
with the street football flavor and bringing that creativity.
I do feel
and
like
style
they
to the
probably
game.
have
They
a
have a refined
Nintendo
gameplay
Direct coming
experience
soon. So.
with a brand new customization
So I do wonder
experience
what
with
actually would be
shoes,
revealed
what
here
your
that would
character
be
looks like,
super
how they play,
duper
how
like
what they wear on the court.
surprising
And with
from
all
any
the ways you can
company.
play Volta
I'm not
football
really
with
too
Volta
sure
Story
what
included, which you're going to see here for the very first time in a minute. That authenticity
what exactly
and that depth,
like
the
something
real-life street
brand
football
new
experience, what you're
from
gonna see
Capcom
all
or
over Volta football in FIFA 20.
Square Enix or
And I
something
know
like that.
we saw in the trailer that we're going kind of around the world, right? We're going to Eiffel Tower, other
I feel like
places.
Square Enix stuff
that's
tends
right. So
to.
you're gonna, create your avatar, you get to test
They
your mettle
probably
against
would
some real legends of street
show
football.
their stuff
Then
at
you're gonna
like
create your squad
Tokyo
and try and
Game
go out there
Show
and
or
recruit
something.
Your best team to try and take a shot at the most prestigious
Same with
award
the
in
Atlas,
street
like,
football,
I
which
feel
is the
like they
Volta
would-
World Championships hosted in Buenos Aires. But you're gonna play in 17 locations across 5 continents. So Tokyo rooftop, in the shadow of Table Mountain, shadow of the Eiffel Tower, you know, overlooking the New York skyline. So all these locations are brand new and really fresh and unique to FIFA 20.
Awesome. All right, well, you brought a clip for the first time, a premiere clip from the story mode. What are we going to see?
Yeah, well, you're going to get to, you know, create your avatar and really see how they look and how they play on the court, and obviously spend a lot of time on the pitch, but you're also going to get to experience Volta football through the story. Play in tournaments like the Adidas Tango League, and one of our legends, Kotaro Tokuda, is going to give you a little taste of his world championship winning routine in Tokyo. And like any adventure, you're going to make some friends along the way and maybe a few enemies too at the same time.
All right, well, let's take a look at a premiere clip from FIFA 20 Volta coming in September, right?
Yeah, if you want to check it out at Gamescom right now, you can. If you want to get your early hands on it, it's going to be on EA Access and Origin Access on September 19th, and for the rest of the world on September 27th.
Awesome. All right, let's check it out. FIFA 20 world premiere clip from Volta Story. Thanks, Matt.
Why don't you sit down, please, for once, and just take it in.
Hey, Jay. This is like promo stuff, you know?
Cool.
I was watching the Xbox thing earlier, and Idris Elba was he was in and Rosario Dawson, I think, too. They were like actually in the playing characters in the 2K story. It's kind of interesting. That boy is crazy with it.
How cool is this?
Heck. Co-creator of Halo.
Wow. Look at you. I guess you took the hard one. Now me too. You'd think we'd learn. Well, all in the name of progress, right? They say there's always something better. Burn the old, bring in the new. Now, how'd that work out? Risked our whole future. And we trusted them. And now we fight them any way we can. For what?
Is this pod racing?
For what's left of humanity.
Destiny? Destiny with pod racing? I don't... It is Destiny? Like, looks like Destiny. They said the person who used to develop Halo.
I'm sorry. Were you two having a moment? I can leave y'all be.
What? The grav cycle? I'm a pilot. It's called a pre-flight inspection.
No judgments here,
Oh. It's a different game? Cool. It is a different game. But it looked a lot like Destiny. the most
What you guys think of that? Looks pretty cool, right?
Destiny looking game
here.
that isn't
Marcus,
Destiny.
This is so cool that Disintegration is real. You showed the real gameplay there. You and I first.
But hey,
talked
at
about
least
this
it
game,
isn't
I think,
actually Destiny.
like 5 years
because
ago,
I
there
feel
was
like
a couple people. That's right.
I
We're talking about the first Game
swear
Awards in 2014.
everything
You're like, man, we'll kick out this
that I
and here we are.
watched, they
5
show
years later,
Destiny.
You You've got a bigger
I'm
team
just
now,
like,
right?
We do. We have a.
I
we
don't
started out
care
with 3,
anymore.
And now we have a small
Hey,
team.
Coconut,
of
what's up?
30 people
How you doing?
At V1 in the Seattle area, back out in the Pacific Northwest.
Yes, well, you're known for doing some cool things out there in Pacific Northwest with certainly, co-creator Halo, Master Chief, and this is something brand new. Tell us about the new character that you're in.
All right, we've got a new character we're playing. His name is Romer. He's a trained grav cycle pilot. It's one of these vehicles that you saw flying in the game.
Yeah.
It's a game pretty much unlike anything you've ever played before.
I'm doing
And
good.
You're doing campaign and multiplayer for this?
It's a long day of video games announcement
as well as
things today.
a huge multiplayer component to it as
There
well.
was
Okay,
the
well, let's talk about some of the gameplay we saw
Nintendo
there.
indie
Because
thing
people,
this morning, which
know
was
sort of,
actually really
first-person action
fun.
games, and tell us about the style of
There
the
was a lot of
gameplay
cool
and how
stuff.
you're playing there, and explain what people are seeing.
Sure, it's a first-person shooter with a lot of
like
real-time
Ori
tactic
coming to the
elements
Switch. That's
blended
really
in.
cool.
So you play as a pilot in
It's
this
super
grav cycle
hot.
vehicle that hovers above the ground.
And then
you have onboard weapons for
there
offensive
was
and
an
defensive,
Xbox
capability,
what
as well as then commanding a
can't
small
remember
squad of
whatever the
units on
Xbox
ground
presentation
that
things
each
are
have
called.
their own unique abilities. So
And
it's
now
your
there's
job
this.
to use them strategically in gameplay. It's really cool.
And
Yeah, no,
like
it looks amazing, and it's got that.
all
you know,
different companies are
the feel
showing
that
stuff
I think
here.
we know and love from Halo, Destiny. It's
There's a
got
new
that
Need
epic
for Speed
world,
that's like
great music.
super focused on
a lot of signatures there, but it's
like
new and different gameplay.
That's all in my DNA.
building up
Well, the
rep
fact that you're
and
doing campaign and multiplayer, I think is
cops
absolutely,
chase you and
amazing.
stuff.
A team of 30 was something that looks that fun.
Thanks. Yeah, we are taking on something pretty ambitious with a title like this, but the 30-person team in Seattle is a powerhouse of talent, of AAA devs like myself.
Yeah, I used to play Need for Speed back in the day. I feel like it was way different.
This is definitely a game to watch. 2020, but now you're going to let people
fun.
play it. I mean, it's here at Gamescom.
That's right. We're playing multiplayer.
Apparently, there's like an app
we're pretty
you can
excited to
download
have
right
our
now
buddy jump
and
into
design your
5v5.
car
Pretty frenetic
if you want
and
to like
great experience
put
on
it in the
multiplayer. So
game.
it's-
I don't
it's
know.
pretty
That,
I love you guys announcing the game.
if you're into
People play it right
custom
here at
car
Gamescom.
stuff, I mean, that
It looks
sounds fun. I don't
phenomenal.
know.
Good luck with it. Hopefully we'll see more of it soon.
What did they shoot off a trailer for
Awesome. Appreciate it. Thanks,
Life
Marcus.
is Strange,
All right, now we're gonna take a look at a
Kerbal
trailer for Darksiders
Space
Genesis
Program
coming out later
2,
this year.
Little Nightmares 2. There's a lot of new stuff, like actual new stuff that has not been shown today. Kojima's gonna be here a couple minutes probably. Death Stranding. Okay, so this is actually coming to the Switch too. You know, I know that it is. It's like a kind of a I guess you could call it a spin-off of Darksiders. Darksiders Genesis.
All right, welcome back to Gamescom Opening Night Live. Now we're going to move on to a game that was announced as part of Google Stadia. It's a launch title. Please welcome Raul Rubio from Tequila Works to talk about Guilt.
Oh, so then this is probably a Stadia exclusive.
Yes, so this is exciting. You guys are, a studio that's done a lot of really interesting new,
I
unique
probably
projects.
will not
this
play
is a
this
Stadia exclusive game.
because
We've got some gameplay. So
I
tell us a
don't
bit
think
about,
I'm gonna get
why do
Stadia.
you guys want to build this game? What is it?
Well, first of all, I'm very happy to be here.
Yes.
Because it's Tequila Works' 10th anniversary.
Yeah, usually the Darksiders games aren't
that's
like that, but as far as I know, it's kind of like if they were to take Darksiders and put it in a different kind of game style.
We're excited by the vision of Stadia and the Stadia team.
Because usually each Darksiders game focuses on a different
the thing is that if you look at our games, we are
Horsemen
mostly
of the
about
Apocalypse.
team players with deep stories, and the thing is that was perfectly aligned with what the Stadia. And
Hey, Darth Vash, thanks for the
result is guilt
resub.
of latest creation,
Appreciate that.
Hey, Joel.
as you said, Stadia
How you doing
exclusive,
today, man?
launch title.
Okay, so tell
You
us a
see
bit
all
about
the game
game.
announcements?
I see there's a woman girl who's walking around with a flashlight. What is she trying to do? She's searching
Oh,
for her
crap.
sister, right?
Well, her cousin,
Got
Emily.
stuff falling off the
So,
ceilings.
yeah, as you can see, guilt is a haunted tale.
Yes.
It's a haunted tale actually touching deep and dark
Ooh,
themes
what the
like,
heck, man?
childhood fears.
Those
more
eyeball
important bullying.
things.
So, you are Sally. Sally is
There's been
this
some
little
cool
girl.
announcements today,
She
man.
grew up in Bethelwood. It's, an
They're
old
showing off like
town in
way
Maine.
more new stuff than I think that we usually get at any Gamescom. So
And it got even worse looking for Emily.
it's been a
Somehow,
entertaining.
chased by bullies, he ended up dragged
And then there
into
was
this
all the
strange new
indie
world,
stuff this morning.
eerie, unnatural place where all your fears and nightmares take shape in a weak and very real way. So that means that, well, the monsters are in fact physical manifestations of our own terrors and traumas, like apprehension to strangers or the paranoia of everyone whispering around you, revealing your deepest secrets. Actually,
Some guy is like
bystanders standing there doing
trying to
nothing,
take pictures of it on his
helplessness.
phone.
Yes.
So this is what we define as delicate horror.
Okay.
That basically is Sally's journey.
Yeah,
embarking
I feel
to
like
save Emily, at the same time trying to understand
I try
the
to
world surrounding her.
keep up.
And you're obviously
I feel like a
trying to
lot
feed
of
these
like
monsters
horror
with this,
movies
it reminds you a little bit of, it's not the same thing, but Alan Wake, where sort of
can
like
be
the
like
light
kind
to
of funny
take things down.
sometimes
How,
when
tell
they're
us about how you play.
That's correct. Guilt is an adventure, narrative adventure.
They
That
try
means that
too
we are
hard
blending
to-
elements like exploration, stealth, action, and
I
puzzles.
feel like a lot
You have
of horror
tools at your
movies
disposal.
now that have like monsters and
case,
stuff
for
in them,
example,
the monsters
well,
end
the
up looking so
flashlight is your
goofy
beacon
that
into
it's like,
darkness, obviously is what you need to
like
find your
for
way.
example,
The thing is that these
there's a
monsters
Blair
can
Witch game
actually
coming
are
out.
very sensible to sound and light. They can see.
They
the
recently
flashlight,
made made another Blair Witch movie, and in that movie they actually showed the thing, which they made like it a thing not to show the thing in all the other ones, but then they actually showed it and it looked really dumb. And I was like, oh man, the whole point was to not show the thing.
To distract an enemy, or even using the light shaft or the flashlight to attract
This
enemies.
looks like you've got strategy.
But the
you've got
game
stealth,
looks like
all
it could
this
be
in the game,
interesting.
And it's coming out for launch, right?
It's coming for launch
This November.
This November. We hope to actually show ceremony news when the launch is getting ready.
Yeah.
Dealing with the topic so delicate and in a meaningful and respectful way is in fact our way to challenge the audience. And well, that's the ambition of Guild.
Wow. Okay. Very deep and looks cool that you guys are doing it for Stadia. So Tequila Works, great to see you, Raul. Look forward to hearing what's next. Raul Rubio, Tequila Works.
Okay.
Fantastic. All right. Well, thanks very much, Raul. Now
I mean, the
we're
game
gonna
looks
head on over
cool,
to
but
the
I
lovely Sydney
just,
Goodman from IGN.
from
Sydney,
everything
what's
I've heard about Stadia, it
Well,
just
hello,
doesn't
Jeff.
seem like it's for
I'm
me.
here with Celia from Nintendo. Celia, you and your team won Best Nintendo Switch Game for The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening. Congratulations. How are you feeling?
I'm so excited.
Oh dang it! They're not gonna show any. I mean, there's nothing really more that we need to
Actually, I'm
see
very
of
happy
Link's
that one of
Awakening.
the most beloved games of the Legend of
It's-
Zelda series won this award.
It's Link's
And,
Awakening, you know.
A few weeks ago, we asked fans to
It's
send
gonna
us
look different,
fan art,
but
and received within 2.5 weeks 450 letters, emails, pictures, sculptures, miniatures, even a lamp. And it's really
Does Geoff
amazing, and you
Keighley
can see
age?
here
I don't
that
know,
the love
honestly.
that Nintendo puts into these games, the love to detail, comes back right to them.
That's amazing. I love that. A lamp.
I remember-
What creativity. So
I remember
you
when
mentioned
he
it,
was
that Link's Awakening is just such a beloved
dubbed
Zelda
Dorito
game. I mean, it's
Pope
iconic.
back in the
How
day.
has it been being on the team that's working on that game?
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not part of the development team, but I read an interview from Anuma-san, and he said,
I
they
have
always
not
wanna
played
keep the
Link's
heart of the
Awakening in a
game,
long
but on the
time.
other hand, they always want to introduce something new. That's the reason why we see here.
I
this
am
beautiful
happy that we
graphics, which is
get
like a
Link's
miniature
Awakening
world.
with more
And,
buttons, because
another new thing is
playing it on the Game
dungeon
Boy was
chamber, which
kind
is
of annoying.
super exciting for players because here they get the
Having
chance
to
arrange
keep
chambers
going
the way
back
they
into the
want it.
menu every time.
Yes, so I
Just
think
that
even for
alone is gonna make
players
it
who
a bit
played it
better.
26 years ago, they now find something new in this new game.
Well, congratulations again, Celia. I know I am not alone when I say I cannot wait to get my hands on that. And back to you, Jeff.
Fantastic. All right. Thank you very much, Sydney. Congratulations to Nintendo for that. And now we're going to move on to the world of Destiny 2. Any Destiny players out there? All right. Well, please welcome Scott Taylor and Wendy Waite from Bungie. Hi, guys.
How's it going, Jeff Keighley?
Things are going well. You guys are very well branded here. Come on up.
Speak of the
talk
devil.
about Destiny 2. First of all, the newly independent Bungie.
I
It's so
literally
cool
was
you guys
like,
are
that
releasing
is the
this on
most
your own
Destiny
now.
looking game
And
that's
as
not
it says,
Destiny.
Shadowkeep is,
But at
coming
least it's
October
not
1.
Destiny.
So we're going back to the moon, but tell us a bit
But
about
we
what
can't
can expect from
escape
this
Destiny.
Yeah,
There,
well,
they
Shadowkeep
gotta
is our new expansion.
show
Like I
you
said,
more
come out
Destiny.
October 1st. It involves
Oof.
the return of a character we haven't seen in a while, Eris Moore.
Well, I'm happy
one of the
for people
beloved
that like
characters from
Destiny.
Destiny 1.
You know.
Now, Eris has gone on looking around in the moon, and from Destiny 1
I'm
also,
sure
has
if you're
discovered
still
something,
playing Destiny now,
that has unleashed
then you're
nightmares
probably
for
excited
all
for the new
Guardians
stuff,
to come back
right?
in battle.
If
So
he's
it's
still
the
stuck
moon,
around
but
with
it's
it.
totally transformed by the Hive. There's some new spaces that you've never seen before, and then there's spaces that you think look familiar but have been totally reimagined.
Wow. Now, you guys are also changing kind of the business of Destiny a
Hey,
little
Pug,
bit.
what's up,
and
man?
You're approaching it, free to play, and
How you doing
obviously,
today?
first like to be able to jump in. Tell us a bit about that and how that's going to change or affect the game.
Pug, did you see the game? There's a RPG game about cats, and then there's a dog game that was announced this morning.
So if you want to jump in and play campaigns, no problem, we got you covered. You want to fire team
And
up,
then,
jump into Crucible, jump into Gambit,
Get to play Ori on our Switch before the new one comes out.
You can play your Guardians
Actually,
on any platform you want.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, cross save coming online.
I
which
don't
everyone's
know. I
excited
feel like
about.
maybe there's a
And,
chance if they got that game to
there's
run
so much
that
in
well.
this
Maybe
game
there's
which
actually a
everyone,
chance that
wants
the
to
new
know
one
about. But tonight, I know you guys
might
prepared
eventually
a little
come
bit
to
of
the
news for folks
Switch.
on the season that's starting of the Undying. So who's dead that needs to come back to life?
Well, I'm very lucky because I get to work on one of the teams that focuses on seasons, which means we're keeping.
It was a
Destiny
good
fresh
good
all the
indie
time.
presentation
It's
this
always a great
morning.
time to jump in. And
I think
this
it actually ended
fall,
up being
while
like
the Guardians are going
4 or
to the
5 minutes
moon
longer
to
than they
confront
said it would be.
Nightmares, the Vex are bringing the fight to us.
Okay, the Vex. Well, let's check it out. You guys have a little
Super
story
Hot
trailer
is
here
out
to set it
now,
up, right?
Yes, we
and
do.
there's I
Awesome.
think they
All right, well, let's
added
check it
motion
out.
controls if
Brand
you
new
want to
trailer
actually
for
try it.
Destiny 2 Shadowkeep from Bungie. We appreciate you putting this together. Check it out.
What else? Oh, the Hotline Miami collection, so both games. You got here just in time, Pug, for Destiny stuff that you... I guess maybe Destiny new stuff, because the whole point of this show is to show new stuff, but... I feel like everything that Destiny can be at, it's always there. They're always talking about something, but... Well, hey, Ori's a really good game.
We say that the Black Garden is the
Hopefully,
birthplace of the
you know,
Vex.
this is the thing I understand. Like, I understand this. Because from one perspective, it makes sense for them to license this stuff out, you know, and and get it on the Switch. Because the Switch has sold a lot. So if you put out the new one soon, or if you put out the old one soon, get people to play that, maybe they'll be interested and they'll pick up the new one on their Xbox or Windows 10. So it's actually a really good idea by Microsoft to do that. Oh, you got here, Pug, you got here before Kojima came out, so he'll be here soon. You can see, I don't know, another trail. I didn't even know we'd have more trailers after the last one. Yeah, Hat in Time. Got that release date. The only like specific Switch thing they really showed is they announced the release date. Oh Jesus. They announced the release date for The Witcher. Some of these other games, I don't know, they might be coming to Switch, like this one, for example. But my whole guess, we could be proven wrong here, but my whole guess is that we won't see a first-party Nintendo thing because, oh boy, here we go. Here comes the Epic Games Store show. Here it is. I was wondering if we would see something like this. Oh no. Oh god, everybody in the chat is like, boo. Everybody in the chat is so mad. Look, okay, I just talked about this earlier. Just fix your store and people won't complain so much. That's the way I look at it, is like, if you would just spend a little more money and fix your store so that it's a little bit better, people would be, people wouldn't complain anymore. So I think what they should do is just, instead of maybe going out and getting that other exclusive game or whatever, just spend that money in the store, make the store better, and then people won't have a problem with using it. I wouldn't have a problem with using it either if it was just a little bit better.
All right, some announcements there from the Epic Games Store about new titles joining that family, and I'm here with Jeff from Wizards of the Coast and Max, who's a big Magic player, because we're going to talk about MTG Arena, which is joining the Epic
People didn't
family.
really start getting super mad about the whole thing until
for about 25 years all around the world.
Until
And
Borderlands,
since
because
we
it
started
just kind
open
of
beta for Magic the Gathering Arena,
was a game
we've had
people
millions
waited
of people
for a
join
long
us,
time,
and
and
as we expand the game, we
then
think the next
in order
best
to
place
play
for
it
the
right when
game
it
is
comes
to
out,
be
they gotta
part of the
play
Epic
it on
Games
this
Store,
thing
which
that
will be
maybe they
coming this
don't even
winter.
have,
Okay, so coming this winter to Epic Games
But
Store, and Max, you're
again,
a
it
big
should.
Magic
It's
player,
like, it's
streaming,
funny though, because
playing
when you
What
think
do you
about it,
like
it's
about
like,
MTG
well, you
Arena?
don't have to go buy a console, right?
I think the
You
best
don't have to
part for
go
me
buy
was, playing drafts
a
during the
console
stream
to.
because there's
You can just
a
play it on your
Twitch
computer.
add-on
You just have to
where
download this
your
client.
Viewers, or what let your viewers
But
live
it
vote
still needs a lot
on
of
which
work.
cards to
So
pick.
here's the hoping
very
that
interactive, a lot of fun.
they
Yeah,
folks
I'm
start
still
focusing less on
tryharding
going
off
out
camera
and
a
making
lot of
exclusive
MTG
deals with
All right,
developers,
so we don't have to wait long. Coming this
and they
coming this winter,
instead
yeah, very soon.
just
MTG Arena,
start
Aussie
working
Arena.
internally
Thanks,
on
guys. All right, we'll check it
their
out on
own
the Epic Games
stuff,
Store. Thanks,
because
guys. All right, well, now we've got another announcement for you
then
guys.
I really do think they'd get less
This ties with
complaints about the
PlayStation
whole
game.
thing
By the
if
way,
they
I don't know
just
if you guys heard the news as we were
focused
here.
on their store.
Sony announced that they actually bought Insomniac. So check your Twitter after. But that just got breaking news during our show. But speaking of PlayStation, we've got another trailer world premiere from PlayStation. Check this out.
I mean, that's interesting, but to be fair, they pretty much like already owned Insomniac. They probably just outright bought it right now, but Insomniac wasn't making anything else for anybody else, so.
Erica Mason. I'm Sergeant Blake. It's extremely likely whoever killed
father killed Mr. Joe.
But they secured them probably because
Anything I can do to help?
their Spider-Man game did really well. That's my guess. And they probably already working on the next one.
There's something going on here.
Is this some movie?
I need to find out what it is.
This looks so much like a movie.
There's an intruder
It's
in Delphi House.
a movie game.
I'm going.
It's a game.
Why are you following me? Let me go.
Sega CD game. Sega CD looks a little bit better than I remember.
I know what I saw. I know what's real.
My God, what have you done?
Oh. Erica.
For the players.
My boy.
There you go with the shadow
wonder
drop. I'm
what's
here
for
with
dinner.
Jack from Flavorworks and Holly, the star of Erica. Great to have you here at Gamescom. Welcome.
Nice to be here.
So this is a cool surprise because Erica, we hadn't seen for a while, and then everyone's wondering what's going on, and here it is with the trailer and out tonight. So first of all, let me kick off with you, Holly. Tell us
It's
a bit
out
about
tonight?
Erica, the character that you play.
Is what they.
So Erica is a little bit of
I
an
missed
enigma.
that.
She's a girl who's had this incredibly traumatic childhood experience, and it's haunted her whole life, and it's shrouded in mystery. And so when you meet her and you join her on her journey, then you sort of decide who she can trust, and you solve the mystery with
She
her.
is tiny.
And Jack, I know you've been, people see live action and they wonder, hey, is this
What is she
another,
is she-
Bandersnatch, Netflix style thing? It's much more interactive than that. Can
What
you kind
is
of
she?
explain about, how
Is
you're
she like an
treating media?
actress?
Yeah, we just wanted to make a game. And
In something in
more-
particular?
more so a
Have any of
really
you guys like
narrative
ever seen her
game.
before?
And so for that, we knew we needed really nuanced performances with like strong emotional characters, and so Holly was perfect for that. More so than we can get in like Moko or something like that, mocap. The issue was with video, it's always then feels a bit described and chunky and blocky. And our big thing was we wanted to make this as interactive as other games, where you're touching the world in a very
her name?
tactile way, very high fidelity. So we had to build this technology from the ground up. We had to throw away all of our design rule book.
I
work
haven't
out how
seen
to
it
get the
before, but she
film
plays
culture and
Erica.
game culture to work together. So the last
Astute.
couple of years has been us
Coconut,
trying to
astute.
throw away everything we knew and start again. But we're so
So
happy.
it's not just straight kind of branching A-B path. There's much more interactivity moment to moment.
Exactly. There's lots of branching, and it's actually really ambitious branching for a team of literally 6 people for the last couple of years. And it completely changed the way that we had to film this stuff. But it was kind of made quite like an intentionally ambiguous and quite out there sort of story, so that around the water cooler there's that thing of we've all seen it, but from what perspective did we see it? And that was something that really excited
She's
us.
best known
Tell me about
for
filming this, because I'm
her
sure you
role
had all
as
these
Zoe
different branching
in
paths, your character to go in all these different directions.
God, it was,
right?
it was crazy. It was quite a massive
Kila
challenge
and
because obviously I've never done
Beowulf.
anything like this before, and films are quite linear, and yeah, we had all these different branches to go down, and it's quite emotional for the character. It goes to quite a lot of deep and dark places, but also because of the interactive side, it has this physicality. So I had to, even though I was in the surroundings, and it's really me there, and so you get all the nuances of a real life actor and not a CGI character.
Had
yeah.
to do it all. It's all
I
your
had
own
to do it
stunts.
all, and so the physicality, yeah, I had to do my own stunts basically.
It was incredibly hard, and she was absolutely brilliant at it. Just knew every avenue of the game. Like, it was absolutely magic. But yeah, so it's a really good performance.
Super cool, and this is awesome because you can download it today worldwide on PlayStation.
Exactly, right after the show it comes out, €9.99, pounds, dollars. It's been a labor of love for years. So
She's
this is really
26?
exciting for us, and then you can play it on the show floor if you're at Gamescom.
and
tomorrow.
she's 5.
Awesome. All right. Well, Jack, Holly, thank you so much for coming all the way to Cologne.
Thank you.
Kick it off. Erica, appreciate it, guys. Thanks for coming by.
I was reading the chat, and it was really
All
creepy.
right, well, we've got a lot to tell you about Gamescom this
They're
week. 'Cause
creeping
we are
on
just
her.
kicking things
Big
off
time.
tonight on Monday, and if you're watching this or if you're
Run.
here, want to let you know that you can also go to Gamescom now, which is on the Gamescom.com
Run, Holly.
website.
Run.
And that's a way that you can discover Gamescom all week. All the live streams throughout the week will be available through this portal to anyone around the world. Gamescom is really trying to bring the show to
There's a
fans
rumor of there being a live-action
even more this year. So Gamescom now you can check out. I also want to tell you some of the other things that are happening throughout the week. So IGN is going to be doing live streams for the rest of the week from their studio, IGN at
I
Gamescom
don't think
now.
those guys
There's
are
also some really
coming.
cool things like
I don't think
Anno,
they
the
would
game from Ubisoft,
agree
is
to
going
do
to have a
anything
free.
anymore.
It's going to be free on Uplay for the next couple of weeks, tied to Gamescom, so you can check that out. And it's a cool idea to take the games from the show floor here and make them playable to fans at home, which is really, really cool. This area is called the Gamescom Event Arena, and there'll be.
I think it used to be that way, but now he does that like as a.
League
It's
of
an
Legends
act.
will be here.
Yeah.
Asphalt 9.
He when he was
there's
young,
also
like
something- this is
back
so
when he
cool.
first started,
The
he
Farming
legitimately
Simulator
was like
League
that. But now it's like they play it up because it's good for marketing, for him to like act like he's spoiling something. They did a whole thing where he like, I think he showed off the name or something
Farming Simulator League right to the top
for the
of Twitch,
movie,
we hope.
but it was all
with
like
all the
planned.
activities, but this
they
is,
made
like,
it seem like it
actually
wasn't.
happening. Farming Simulator League. So you guys know
They
this,
did
I
the
guess.
same
When I
thing
saw this back in the States, I thought we
with
have to show this to people. So you guys, if you're interested, you can watch the Farming
else
Simulator
did they
League
do it with?
live here from Gamescom.
They did the same thing with
There's
two
also
other
a
actors.
cosplay area, an indie village with over
Where they, like,
5,000
act like
square
they were
meters of
spoiling
indie
stuff.
games. And there are also concerts as well. You guys get a whole week of Gamescom. There's a festival in the city of Cologne.
Yeah, it's all
this
marketing
weekend.
now.
But speaking of concerts, Sydney from IGN is with one of the
You'll probably. I mean, hey, honestly, you'll probably get some more
I am with Par
Marvel
Sundstrom
news
of
at the.
Sabaton. Par, you guys are performing. Tell us more about it.
What do you call it? The.
Thank you so much. I'm very excited being here. Yeah, a couple of years ago we were here.
You'll probably get your
and,
starting
we played the first ever rock concert
lineup
at Gamescom.
for
and
Disney
now we're back
Plus.
to play some more heavy metal.
And when are you playing?
We're playing at the Wargaming booth Wednesday at 9 o'clock.
Perfect. Well, make sure
Tobey
you check
Maguire.
that out. And you also have
Yeah,
a
Squirrel
collaboration.
Girl.
Can you
Mhm.
tell us more about that?
Yeah, of course. There's a new game coming out from Wargaming.
Sounds good.
And it's a hack and slash RPG called Pagan Online.
Is he gonna
We
ride
thought a game about
Seabiscuit?
pagans, mythology, needed a Swedish pagan. And so we kind of put our singer's skin, but looking better than he would do in real life. And more badass than he does in the real life. And you can have the skin in the game now, along with some legendary weapons.
Amazing. Well, I can't wait to see it. And good luck, not that you need it, at your concert. And now it's time to check out some more world premiere trailers.
More world premieres. Just endless world premieres. Is this what is this? Oh, I think. No, why is this trailer lagging so much? Stop! Swear to God. Anna Kendrick? Oh, she wants to be Squirrel. Really? Why is she? Well, I mean, I guess MCU people are making mad money, so of course she would want to do it. She should just make another. What is it? What are they on? This movie about the singers, the acapella. Just make a fifth one of those. I don't know how many of them there are. Yeah, Pitch Perfect 7. I don't know how many are we on so far. I know the Green Bay Packers were in one of them. I can't keep up with how many of them there are. I mean, you know, Pug, what I would say is like a lot of there's like a bunch of depictions of like every character. So I don't know. There probably is like a squirrel girl who's more chubby and oh, there you go. Has anybody played this? I don't. Oh, yo ho. Pirates, man. Oh. Well. There goes the rum. Yo, this is a banger. Yeah. Yeah, it made it, oh wait, what the, Huh? What's going on? Port Royal 4. Nice. Nice. Coming to the Switch as well. Alright.
Hey Gamescom 2019, it's Toby and Julian from the Iron Harvest team, and we are proud to present you our classic real-time strategy game, Iron Harvest 1920+.
In Iron Harvest, giant diesel punk mechs were created to support the people,
that guy's got
but instead caused
the
trouble, chaos, and
mustache
despair.
going on.
And now it's your turn to
The
fight back
handlebars
and
on
to
it.
learn more about the three factions in our thrilling single-player campaign.
Or challenge your friends in intense multiplayer matches in this squad-based combat RTS coming to PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC.
And when we say PC, we say it's on Steam and it will be across other stores at launch.
Oh,
and
cool.
if you're in Cologne anyway, give us your high five, come to Hall 9 and meet us at the Deep Server area. And don't forget to wishlist Iron Harvest on Steam.
So now enjoy a new trailer and see you on the battlefield.
Where were they?
We were all
Were
busy
they like?
with our own small lives.
Look like they were walking
Didn't
between
know
like
what went on in secret.
chapels and stuff.
Didn't see the war coming. They said the war would be won within months. An adventure promising pride and honor. In the end,
This is like a
it
war
would be 5
RTS?
years. Years of torment and horror.
Whoa.
Like the world
Look
had
at
never
these
seen before.
robots, like walking tanks, man.
The Great War, that was supposed to end all wars, is over. While in secret, the seed is sown for the next war. But this time, we're vigilant and we'll fight.
Gamescom is in full swing, which means we have more 2019 Gamescom award winners. Let's hear it for Best Action Adventure Game, Black Sad Under the Skin from Astragon. Best Action Game, Doom Eternal from ZeniMax. Best Mobile Game is Battle Chasers Night War Mobile Edition from Handy Games. Best racing game is Grid from Koch Media. Best sports game, Roller Champions from Ubisoft. Best simulation game, Planet Zoo from Frontier. Best strategy game, Desperados 3 from THQ Nordic. Best family game, Concrete Genie from Sony. Best role-playing game, Wasteland 3 from Koch Media. And best PC game is Ghost Recon Breakpoint from Ubisoft. Yeah, let's hear it for the winners.
I didn't realize there were.
There we go, there we go.
I guess now that I think about it, like,
To all of those Gamescom
essentially,
award winners, as
like,
Jeff
even
said,
at E3 and
IGN
stuff,
will
they
be
do
live all
kind
week
of
long,
have
and we've got you
awards
covered for all your
for
Gamescom
like game of
2019
shows in different categories.
Not like, but this seemed like it. They had way more awards.
350,000 fans attending from all over the world.
Usually I just hear about like game of show or
has you
E3.
covered. Starting Tuesday, IGN is bringing you a week of live coverage from Hall 7, streaming exclusive demos, tons of brand new gameplay, developer interviews, and sights and sounds from the show floor. This is the heart of gaming, and it all starts
Alright, we haven't
Tuesday
seen
on
Kojima
IGN
yet.
at
We know
Gamescom
he's
now.
here somewhere.
That about does it for me tonight, but like that wonderful video just said, we will be live on IGN all week long. Thank you so much, Jeff, for having me, and back to you.
Thanks, Sid. Great to have you with us. Congratulations to all the winners. There are more awards, I think, coming from the fans on IGN this weekend. All right, now let's turn to the world of Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Oh boy.
To talk about all things Modern Warfare, please welcome Dino from Infinity Ward.
Kojima, where'd you go? Help us.
Dino?
We have to save the United States.
All right, so
We
Call
have
of
to
Duty
rebuild
Modern
the United
Warfare,
States.
You're on brand, and this is Call of Duty Modern Warfare, but it's a reimagined Modern Warfare.
Exactly. That is the exact term we use at Infinity Ward, is that it is a reimagining of the Modern Warfare franchise. So it's still Modern Warfare through and through, complete with some familiar characters as well, but the overall narrative and the single-player storyline are completely new and fresh and updated to be relevant and fit in a present day.
Okay. You guys had the multiplayer reveal a couple of weeks ago. Lots of news around that. Tell us, what's the focus of MP for MW this year?
So first of all, we were just blown away by the reaction from the fans and the players. Our overall goal this year for MP was to create the ultimate
He literally
multiplayer
said he
playground.
texted
So
him
we've got all sorts of shapes and sizes
while
of
he was doing the
experiences. We've got
awards
our
show,
smaller, tighter, fast
and that he's in the building.
We've got our more traditional 6v6 maps.
I'm like,
and
yeah,
we've also got
that's
experiences
that's
on
how
our
we
larger scale
that's
maps
how we
that are going to support upwards of
do
100
things on
players.
a
Oh, wow. Okay, and you're also doing
a live
crossplay
show.
as well, right?
Yes, we are indeed. So we've actually had a lot of questions from the community about how crossplay works. In a nutshell, you'll be able to play console to console and console to PC. So if you're partying up on console and you have a friend on PC that you want to play with, you guys can play together.
Oh, wow. Okay, so across everything, it's all going to work.
Absolutely.
All right. You also had a
Well,
fun
that's good.
mode, that I got
Console
to
to
play
console,
back in
that's-
May at the studio.
I feel like that usually doesn't happen.
Tell us a bit about it. It's like a ton of
With,
fun.
uh,
It is
fast-paced.
It is a ton of fun. It's fast. It's frenetic. I actually heard you did pretty well over there.
We had a fun time. Me and Andy McNamara from
Sony-
Game Informer took
Sony
turns
finally
really
came
I don't think we compete
around on
against
that.
Somebody did Courage or those guys, but it's
those guys are real slayers, though.
I was
so
gonna say
I think you held your own.
Yeah, it was a fun mode, and I understand that you guys are going to be. We know you're doing a beta in September, but
Yes, we are.
I hear there might be something before that.
Absolutely. So first of all, if you're here and happen to be at the show, you will be able to play Modern Warfare. It's on the show floor. Check it out at the PlayStation booth.
Okay.
And so in preparation for our beta, where we get to be able to collect a lot of feedback from the fans as well as test crossplay, we're doing an early test, and we've partnered with PlayStation to have an open 2v2 alpha that's going to start this Friday, August 23rd.
Okay, this Friday, August 23rd, and that's worldwide on PlayStation 4?
Yes, it is.
Okay, we will check it out.
Gosh.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare Alpha, and I understand we got a little sneak peek of it, right?
Absolutely. I brought a trailer along with me so that people can see what's coming up.
All right, see all the maps and everything in the alpha. Thanks so much, Dino. Let's
Thank you
check
very
it out.
much,
Call of
Jeff.
Duty Modern Warfare.
2v2 Alpha this Friday on PlayStation.
Play the alpha exclusively on PS4
Oh,
for the players.
there it is. Thing I just said.
Now, you know, I've spent a lot of time around game developers during the final hours of development on their games, and sometimes you just can't do anything but think about finishing your game, and you can't travel anywhere, you're focused in the studio. But now it's time to introduce a guest who is only weeks away from finishing his next title, but that didn't stop him from flying halfway around the world to be here at Gamescom with us tonight. I'm so honored that he's here. You may know who I'm talking about, but take a look at this.
Is this? Hey, it is. It's his name. Well, we're going to do the whole saga here. He was not allowed to accept the... And then everybody was really, really mad about it.
The one and only Hideo Kojima. Industry icon.
Fantastic. Such an honor to work with you. You're such a genius.
He is one of the most principled, loyal, and ethical men I have ever met.
I love games. I love this world. I really love you all from my heart. I'd do anything for this guy, for real.
Oh, they're all buddies. They're all buddies. Friendship.
Gamescom, strand on your feet. He's here, the one and only.
Strand on your feet, everybody. Strand on your feet. Now, I will admit, that song from the last trailer was a banger. This song is really good.
Mr. Kojima, it is such an honor to have you with us. I know how hard you've been working to finish up this.
ゲームズコム5年ぶりようやく帰ってきました。
I've returned after 5 years to visit Gamescom again.
It's great to have you back, and everyone's going crazy. Look at the selfies happening here live.
デスストランディングですね、今、
Geoff and
追い込みのすごい
Kojima,
忙
the
しい時期で
bromance, the
本当は
trailer.
現場を離れるのは良くないんですけど
It
も
literally
まあ
was
皆さんに
a
会いたいの
trailer
で
about how much they all love each other.
Death
It's
Stranding is
funny.
in the final, really crunch time of development.
Yeah,
stage,
I
and
don't
shouldn't
think
actually
we're
be here,
gonna-
but I really wanted to meet you all.
I don't
so
think we'll
I
see
came to
Sakurai
Germany.
here, but
Mr. Kojima,
he's
always
buddies
for
with
his
Kojima
fans and
too.
for us, which is so amazing. So, Mr. Kojima, we know that you're, as you said, just about finishing up the game, and everyone's very curious. The whole world is curious what you can tell us about this game and what you want to share tonight with all of us. So, what can you tell us about what you want to introduce?
Kojima's the reason that Snake
ですね、
got
デスス
into
トランディングは、
Smash
全
Brothers
く新しい
and Brawl.
オープンワールドのゲームだと思ってください。僕はその新しいものを作ってますけども、皆さん気に入っていただければと思います。
Death Stranding is a totally new game. It's an open world game, and it's very, very new. And I hope that everyone will like it.
で今日はですね、コミコンでハートマンのキャラ紹介をして評判が良かったので、キャラクターの紹介映像をちょっと見せたいと思います。
So, since it was quite popular to show a new character at Comic-Con, today I would like to introduce more new characters today.
はい、まずどうぞ。
Okay.
はい。
Let's look at the first one.
Okay, let's take a look at the first
The-
character
so-
from Mr. Kojima.
I know one of the characters in this game that I heard, the reason that his name's Dead Man is like super weird. He dies like every 30 minutes. I'm not kidding. Literally, the man dies like every 30 minutes. And then he comes back to life. This game, man, is gonna be crazy. baby. Hmm?
There she fell. Even though she can't drink it, her body keeps making it. Going through the motions really helps with the soreness.
What is she?
She's my daughter. And I'm her mama. It's okay.
Excuse
She's
me?
only connected to me. It's not like the other BTs. You can see it, right? You're hooked up. Now you
Like
know
a
why I
cord? Umbilical cord? What the frick? Because she was saying that she feeds the baby. That's what she was saying.
That was kind of the introduction scene of Mama, played by Miss Margaret Qualley.
She was saying she feeds the baby.
メインストーリーの他に各キャラクターの伏線がいっぱい絡み合って出来上がってるお話です。
So there are a lot of characters appear in Death Stranding, and each unique character has like a sub-story from apart from the main story.
でママは、お腹の赤ちゃんがこの世に生まれずあの世に生まれてそのあの世にいる赤ちゃんとへその緒でつながって一緒に暮らしているっていう設定のキャラです。
So Mama's setting is that her baby was born unfortunately on the other side and not in her world. So, but however, they are still connected by the umbilical cord. So that's why she can't. That's how they kind of exist.
自分の、死んだ赤ちゃんと死の世界でつながってそこから動けないというちょっとかわいそうな悲しいキャラクター。
So she has a sad background where she can't move because her baby is actually on the other side and she's on the real world and they're still connected. That's why she can't move from that location.
はい、ではもう次行きましょう。
I have another one to see. Show
Another
you.
one? Okay, let's check it out. We got a lot of stuff for you.
Yo, what the frick? Bridge baby and dead man? Oh no. This is gonna get weird. This is gonna get weird. Hey there, Frederick. What's up?
Temporary excessive stress, easily addressed if we return it to its mother's womb.
Dead man.
Mother? Located in the capital North City ICU.
You know who that is right there, right? You know who that's like based on?
A still mother's womb facilitates a connection between the world of the dead and the
A director. Well, a lot of people would probably recognize.
granting you the ability to sense BTs. These pods were designed to simulate the conditions inside a still mother's womb. Babies need to believe they're in at all times to function properly. However, we can only maintain this deception for so long, which is why we must periodically update the environmental data by synchronizing it with a still mother via the chiral network.
My body is ready.
Oh God.
The update is in progress. Right now, the pod is synchronizing with the still mother in capital North City and reconfiguring its settings based on the latest data. Returning your BB to the womb in this manner to
BB.
temporarily reduce its stress levels. That being where it technically belongs, of course.
Kid looks at me.
I'll try it.
Oh, Guillermo.
You should remember that BBs are just equipment. Try not to get attached. Each one has been physically removed from its steel mother's womb, a process that renders them unpredictable, prone to failure. No BB on record has remained in service for over a year. It may need to be retired before this expedition is over.
And then, saying there's no way to keep my baby alive.
You must understand, there is still a great deal we don't know about BBs. As we expand the chiral network and recover more past data, perhaps we'll find our answers.
That was an introduction of Deadman played by Guillermo del Toro, and also introduction of BB.
今までサムが胸に抱いて、ベイビーポットに入れて、連れて歩いてる、その赤ちゃんですけど、これが何なのかっていう皆さん分からなかったんですけど、大体この登場シーンを見たら分かると思います。
Now you saw the video explaining what BB was about, and you saw that Sam always had this baby in his pod, and wondering what it was about. So that gives a great explanation of it.
It always leaves more questions than answers. It answers like 2 things, and then you get like 10 more questions.
With the BB because the BB is connected to the world of the dead, and that allows the connection
just
between
from
BB
like
and Sam, so that the Sam could
being
see
curious, like I feel like that's enough to make you want to try and play the game, you know?
So you will kind of
being kind of completely unsure what exactly
and you will have
you're getting into.
And more connection, and that will be the part of the gameplay.
Wow. Well, it's pretty amazing to see the level that you're thinking of the 2 worlds, everything coming together. It's amazing. Well, Mr. Kojima, I think everyone here is excited to see characters, but I don't know about you, but wouldn't you want to see some gameplay of Death Stranding? Not time for that, right?
ですね、ゲームプレイは
BB, Big Boss.
I'm kind of thinking of showing the gameplay at Tokyo Game Show.
なんですけど、
but
ジェフがこんだけ言うんで皆さんもこんなに熱いんで、ちょっとだけお見せします。
Jeff, since it's Jeff's show and everyone's so excited, I would like to show you just a little bit of it.
ヒントにはなると思いますね。
It'll be kind of a hint to you as well.
で、ゲームプレイちょっとだけお見せしますけど、さらに驚くべきスターが登場します。
And of course there'll be a little gameplay that I would like to show you next, but there'll be a kind of a star that will come out. Make sure you catch that star that appears.
じゃあ皆さん一緒に見ましょう。
Let's look at it together.
All right, here we go. The first gameplay, Death Stranding.
All right, what the hell? What in the heck is this? Is he asleep?
Let's get it moving.
Alright, this gigantic backpack, man. That's me back in the day trying to put all my books in my bag. Walking up the hill home. Oh, he's peeing? He's peeing all over the place. There's a meter for how much liquid he has to dispense.
Nothing in the tank.
So wait, he peed and he created a mushroom?
Over here! I'm Sam!
Huh?
Hey! Anyone? Anybody hear me?
What is... You found a person? Alright, let's get the ladder out. Nice. Huh? What?
How you doing, Sam?
Delivering cargo. You the delivery dude? Not so sweet. I'm just about giving up on you. Good job, man. Good job. Not that I'm surprised. I mean, you're you, right? About time I hopped on the whole pirate network bandwagon, am I right? For the UCA and all that. You couldn't help me do that yet.
Yo, what the heck? Is he downloading maps? What the heck was he downloading?
Thank you, Sam. Take care out there. Hate for this to be the last time we meet, you know? So,
Oh, what the heck?
but I'll get you back via mail.
He put him in the game?
Hey, I'm hoping maybe you can help me out again. Don't want to be weird, but
It's so weird.
connection.
He's putting all his friends in the game. That's funny.
Thank you. Kindly.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Oh, what the hell? The baby does not like that you just fell. Rock it back to sleep. Oh my god. I'm assuming that they did that on purpose, just walking off the edge. My god. Amazon Prime Delivery Babysitter Simulator. Oh my god. I'm in the game. Did anybody order a pizza?
The voice is different, but we asked Jeff to appear in our game as a cameo.
Thank you. It was honored to be asked to be in the game. Matthew Mercer actually does the voice of the character that I play in the game, and I know there are a bunch of cameos in the game as well from friends of yours.
That's cool.
Tell me a bit about the gameplay that we got to see.
I want to see more cameos
it's a new
from
style of game,
people.
And you've talked about the Strand genre, and I think it's very important for people to see. There are a lot of hints there about the type of game that you're going to play.
He's like, you think you figured it out, but you have no idea.
I can't really say so much, but you're gonna play as Sam, and you're gonna have to connect the fractured cities and people from east to west, and you have to connect east to west.
Well,
and there are some
I'm definitely up for
obstacles
the
in the
exploring
way, like
part.
BTs or terrorists,
You know.
to avoid that.
It's gonna be like some Breath of the Wild exploring.
And there are, along the way, you'll find people like living alone, like you saw Jeff. We call it preppers.
で彼ら隠れて暮らしてるんでメインストーリーにはあんまり関係ない人もいます
There are actually kind of hiding, so some preppers don't really have to do with the main storyline.
なんで、彼らを探して彼らと仲良くなればいいことが起こると その一つの例が先ほどのビデオですね
So you might want to find these preppers along the way, and if you kind of get connected with them, you might have some good things that they provide you.
で世界をつないでいくんですけどもそのうちに世界中の皆さんがつながっているというそういう仕組みのゲームです。その中身はまだ言えませんけど。
So I can't really reveal too much, but when you
The
start
first game to bring back the
connect
crying
like
baby
this in the
mechanic
game
from
with preppers
Yoshi's
and others,
Island, and it
you'll
isn't
notice
Yoshi's
that you're
Island.
kind of connected to the people worldwide.
I just
先ほどのデルトロ監督が出てるビデオで、BB が自家中毒になるというところがありましたけど、BB にストレスをかけると泣くので、そこであやすときに、先ほどのビデオは、プレイステーション4の、モーションセンサーのコントローラーで。
Yeah. Don't
So
shake
in
the
the
baby,
video
but
with Mr.
rock
Del
the
Toro,
baby.
he explained about the baby sometimes get self-poisoned. You saw in the gameplay as well when you kind of felt the baby is stressed. So what you do is you use the PlayStation 4's motion controller, sensitive controller, and you kind of like.
早く振ると怒るので。
But if you shake too
So-
fast, the baby will get angry. So
so
make sure you kind of handle
don't-
with care.
Just don't do
して
this.
ましたけど。
About the urine
Just
part, I have to say.
gently, gently,
It's
gently.
late enough to kind of discuss about that, right?
前を見ようとカメラを回しても
It's okay, babe.
サムは絶対見せないです。
So
It's
if
okay.
you're like try to move the camera and try to see what he's doing, Sam will move away, so you'll never see actually what he's doing.
あと街中とか人がいるところではサムはおしっこしませんので。
But and also there's an option where you cannot release yourself like that,
ノー
like
マンファンの方は安心してください。
like if people are near you. So don't worry, Norman fans, you won't have to be, you don't have to worry about that.
Although I heard, is it true that that also can be a weapon though in the game?
そうですね。武器にもなりますし、皆さんをつなぐキーにもなります。
So yes, it could be used as a weapon,
Everybody's
but
so
also it
freaking
could kind of
confused.
it will be
I
a kind
can't.
of one of the key, and you'll find out later.
おしっこするとキノコが出ましたけど、みんなでおしっこをかけるといいことが起こります。
You saw the mushroom growing, so if everyone kind of does it at the same spot, you
Oh.
will have something good later on.
Let's all pee in the same
まあ
spot.
それが
So
ゲームの
is that the
でも
asynchronous
Well, of course, that's not the main part of the game,
multiplayer
okay?
thing?
メインは世界を
Because he said there was gonna be
The main
asynchronous
part is to
multiplayer in
connect
this
the
game.
world together.
Is it if everybody
I gotta say, it's
pees
so
in the
amazing,
same spot in
to,
the game?
get a little insight into
Then
the
we
mind between those
get to
clips and
see
the
where
game,
everybody
we're trying to
peed
piece
in the
together how
game.
this all fits together.
And if we all
But it's
pee in the
amazing
same
stuff. Now, I know we have
spot,
some
then
photos
we
when I
get
got this-
something
it was
good.
A couple years ago when you scanned me,
That's
you
what
wouldn't
he's
even tell me
saying,
what
right?
we were doing, but you're like, come down to San Diego, sit here. They put dots on my face. They did the full scan. I was there the same day that Nicholas Winden-Refn did his scan as well. This was like, I think, September, October 2 years ago. And I didn't know what you were going to do with it. You're like, trust me, Jeff. I'm like, okay, sure. And then I find out I'm Luden's fan, right?
彼のとこ行って彼にいろいろこう仲良くなるといいものをくれたりするんで。
So if you find him in the game and if you go to him and
The biggest mushroom ever.
make the connection with him, he might give you something good.
まあジェフは比較的見つけやすいところに隠れてるんで。
Jeff is actually
発
kind
売して
of
から楽しんでください。
apparent and you could find him easily. So when the game comes out, just look for Jeff.
Well, I'm honored to have a little role with a cameo, and there'll be some other cameos, I'm sure, as well in this game.
そうですね。まだ発表できませんけど、たくさんの方が隠れてます。
Yes, I can't really say who yet, but there are many people in cameos.
Mr. Kojima,
That, honestly,
thank you so much for coming all this way to share a
just to
little
see
bit
the-
more of Death Stranding
the
with us. What do you guys think?
cameos
Pretty
would be
insane,
worth
right?
it.
Hideo Kojima. There's so much there, and we don't have to wait long.
There's
You guys
so
are on
much
track
there,
for the
and
game to
we
come out
still
this
don't even
November,
understand
right?
what exactly it is.
Excellent.
That's
All right, Mr.
the
Kojima,
best
thank you so
thing
much.
about the game.
The Sony booth and the signing session.
Yes, that's right. And Mr. Kojima will also be doing a signing session here at Gamescom, right? And
Can
that'll
have
be,
fun walking around and peeing and rocking our babies and
サムが
saving
何をするか
America.
プレイヤーが何をするかっていうのを簡単に分かるようなブリーフィングの映像もブースで流しますので。
At the Sony booth,
時間のある方は
you'll see more about like the briefing. The reason why Sam has to do this, the briefing scenes, you'll see at the Sony booth from tomorrow. So if you have time, just stop by.
でそれを見ると先ほどのジェフのビデオがより分かりやすく
And if you see that,
何をしてるかが分かって
you'll understand what you saw today with trying to find Jeff and things like that. So it will be, you'll get to be revealed more, and you'll be understanding what we saw today.
Awesome. All right, so there's a briefing scene at the Sony booth. Mr. Kojima will also be doing a signing, and I can't tell you how much we all appreciate you coming all the way from Tokyo just as you're finishing the game, to be here for me, to be here for the fans. Give it up, Mr. Kojima. He's just finishing the game. Hideo Kojima, thank you so much, my friend. It's always such a pleasure. Aki, thank you so much. Hideo Kojima. All right, guys, well, that's going to do it for our first ever Gamescom opening night live.
I figured
Did you
that
guys
they
have fun?
probably would finish with
We do this
Hideo
every
Kojima.
year?
That's
All
right
well,
at
I gotta
about
say, it's
2
been a ton
hours.
of fun putting this
A little bit
together. It's
over.
been
but-
great to be here in Europe. I want to thank all the developers. I want to thank Game and Comanche for giving us the opportunity
Well,
to do this. I wanna thank a
honestly,
lot of
that
my
was
team
worth
that
the
came
wait
all the way over from Los
for
Angeles to
that.
produce this with me.
This
We will
game's so
see you
weird.
guys, of course, this December. The Game
But-
Awards will be back for our 5th anniversary live in Los Angeles. Much more information coming soon. We've got some pretty cool stuff to show you
Good day
guys.
of
Some big
games.
new announcements, so stay tuned for that. But enjoy Gamescom, guys. Thank you so much. I'm Jeff Keighley. Have a great Gamescom, and we'll see you in December at the Game Awards. Good night.
All right, enjoy your Minecraft. Well, that's pretty good. That's way more game information than we usually get from Gamescom. So, but hey, if you're watching this on YouTube, let me know what games they showed off that you're excited for. Are you interested in Death Stranding? I mean, are you at least curious, even if you're not gonna get it? I feel like I have to, because there's just, I have too many questions. I need to figure out what exactly is going on there. It'll be cool to see a game that, you know, Kojima gets to basically make like himself with his own development team and stuff, so doesn't have, he's not being held back, you know. So, it's gonna be super weird. It'll be fun though. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought, and have a good day.